So there was a point not too long ago where every day I felt like I was just trying to survive, Waking up tired, dragging through work, constantly anxious about money, mentally scattered, emotionally drained. I wasn't living. I was just coping, And the worst part is that from the outside, everything looked fine. But inside, it felt like I was slowly disappearing. So I started making changes, small ones, tiny ones, but ones I could actually stick with, And over time, those little habits helped me crawl out of that place. So in this video, I want to share the 5 habits that helped me get out of the survival mode and how you can start them too. Now, I'm not saying these habits will fix your entire life. Obviously not, But they helped me feel human again, like I could breathe, think clearly, move with purpose, and actually enjoy life again, not just endure it. And if you're feeling stuck or overwhelmed right now, then I hope one of these gives you that starting point we all want, So habit 1 is treating my body like it matters. Let's be real, When you're in survival mode, your health is the first thing to go, You stay up too late, you skip meals or binge on junk, you stop moving, everything feels heavy. But the moment I started taking care of my body again, things just shifted. I wasn't doing anything too extreme. It was just working out 3 times a week, trying to eat more whole foods, drinking more water, and honestly, the mental clarity and emotional stability that came with that, man, it was unreal. It wasn't overnight, but slowly my energy just started coming back. And the key here is to start really small, Maybe it's a 20-minute light cardio routine on YouTube. Maybe it's replacing 1 meal a day with something nourishing, Movement and nutrition are the foundation, but getting your body right is just step 1, because without this next habit, you stay stuck in the same cycle, So habit number 2 is turning inspiration into proof. When life feels out of control, it's easy to numb out with content. Scroll, watch, repeat, But that can be feeling even more powerless, like I was watching everyone else live while I sat still. So I made a rule for myself, where I was going to create something every day, even if it's something small. Like write the first part of my script, shoot some random B-roll, brainstorm on an idea, things that reminded me that I'm a maker, not a consumer, right? And the days I did this, they felt completely different, more alive, more present, more like me, So before you open YouTube, Instagram, or Netflix, make something, even just for 10 minutes. But it's not just about what you create, it's also about what you fill your mind with consistently. And to do this, I leaned into this next habit, which is number 3, read to remember who I want to be. Since I was a kid, I've always loved all sorts of storybooks. But I didn't realize how powerful daily reading could be until I started doing it consistently, like 10 pages a day, even 5. And doing it daily started to rewire how I think. It gave me perspective, hope, a break from my own inner chaos, Books like the Almanac of Naval, Man's Search for Meaning, the Comfort Book, they didn't just give me knowledge, they gave me direction, So try picking one book that speaks to what you're going through at this particular moment. Make it part of your routine. It's a small input that can lead to such massive shifts, And when you're trying to rebuild your life, you need systems that help you stay on track, right? And that's where this next one comes in, which is habit number 4, proof that I'm showing up. I feel that building so many routines, so many that I can't even count, But the one thing that finally made them stick is this little app I discovered called Not Boring Habits. It's not fancy, but wow, I love how it makes tracking feel like a game, Like right now I'm tracking my reading, my creative work, and working out 3 times a week. And every time I tick something off, man, the animation, the sound, the way it builds this little world around your consistency, it's actually so exhilarating. Like it makes you want to keep going, makes the habit feel rewarding in the moment, and suddenly you see that you just, like you're showing up, even on the days that felt off, and it builds confidence. momentum, and proof, So here you can create a super simple tracker for yourself, whether it's pen and paper, Notion, or a gamified app like this one. What matters is that you get visual proof that you're doing the work, right? And once you start seeing that progress, you'll want to protect it, especially when it comes to your money, And that's where the last habit comes in, which is number 5, getting real with my money. So money stress is one of the fastest ways to feel like your life is falling apart, And for a long time, I just didn't want to face it, so I ignored it, I thought it would just go away if I kept my head in the sand, But that doesn't work when you have dreams that you're trying to make come true, and a family, a family who you never want to worry about money. So slowly, I started tracking every expense, just writing it down on a simple spreadsheet, being honest with myself, And once I saw where my money was going and began seeing the patterns, I could finally start changing things, I started saving, built my first month's emergency fund, and with every small step, I just started feeling like lighter, more in control, more free. I'm definitely not where I'd want to be yet, but this was a good start, where you realize that you don't need to overhaul your finances overnight, You just need to start tracking, because awareness is everything, And from there, you build a buffer, even just $5 at a time. You'll be surprised by how much peace it brings you. So those are the 5 habits that help me climb out of survival mode, Treating my body like it matters, turning inspiration into proof, reading to remember who I want to be, getting proof that I'm showing up, and getting real with my money. If you're in that place right now and you feel stuck, please hear me when I say that you're not alone. You don't need a massive life overhaul. You just need small, honest steps taken consistently. And if you're down to keep growing together, then hit subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. All right. Cheers.